Hey guys, welcome back to Film Title. Today we'll talk about the most insane moments on My Feet Are Killing Me. Let's head into it. Number 1. Gangster Lean. She says her foot has a little monster and every step that she takes hurts. It looks like a bunion upon first viewing, but it could also be because her left toes are extremely pissed at her right toes. The positive towards situation is that her second and third toes are always crossed for good luck. The technical term is skew foot. The best and worst part of Susan's case is Dr. Brad's poor grasp of geometry. He keeps saying the toe is literally 90 degrees, but it's more like 45 degrees. Regardless of the degree, he says the various parts of the toe make it a really complicated procedure. Number 2. Stacy. Stacy had difficulty getting around, and much of the time she tried to place pressure on her left foot to ensure that her right foot was okay. However, as the days passed, she noticed that her situation was deteriorating. Stacy's feet were presenting a significant challenge to her ability to go on with her daily life, as she found it difficult to even walk much of the time. She announced that she had the tumor removed, which quickly became infected, and that after several operations, the infection worsened. After 5 operations, the doctors told Stacy to consider amputating her feet because they believed it was difficult to eradicate the infection. Stacy admitted that she wasn't able to spend as much time as she would like with her daughter due to her feet. Stacy's daughter would sometimes invite her to go for a walk or swim, but she had to decline due to the risk of contracting another infection. To make it worse, Stacy discovered that she was allergic to most antibiotics, making it difficult for her to find the appropriate medications. Stacy's last resort was to consult with Dr. Ebony Vincent to see what could be done. Dr. Ebony admitted to having keloid on her foot. A keloid is a scar that develops after being injured. Fortunately, the operation went well, but Dr. Ebony wanted to be sure it wasn't cancer and sent the sample for testing. Fortunately, the test came back negative, and after weeks of resting her feet after surgery, Stacy was called back for an examination. Number 3. Big Toe Brian. He was once told he needs to get a little piggy went to Chernobyl tattoo. Instead, he got a rest in peace tattoo for his index toe that was cut off as a child. Much respect. Proud one for my homie. During the episode, he grills for his brother, and everyone thanks to the Lord it's not a sausage. He's hoping the doctor says it's not a tumor. Even if it's not a tumor, Dr. Ebony says that practically removing all his toes is one of the possible options. That causes Brad to almost soil himself, so that the second bulking course of action is chosen. X-rays make the choice null and void later, leaving 2 options: large toe amputation or all toe amputation. Tough range, but the option is COA number 1. It seems like Brian toe kicked a landmine in mid-surgery. Not at all for the squeamish. The procedure is a success, but he'll never be able to count back to 19. Number 4. Chris needs toenail clippers. First of all, the dude looks like one of Rob Lowe's variations from the DirecTV commercials. Unfortunately, his big toe looks like it fell asleep and can't stand up straight. His bunion is so large that it's forcing his big toe into the others. They're so crowded they look like they're throwing gang signs. West Side. It's pretty obvious Chris had very bad foot hygiene after taking a short look at his feet. It looks like a lightning bolt on one of his toenails, so he has no idea how to remove them. Time for surgery. Chris opens his skin like a zipper, revealing his clean-looking chicken bone bunion. My favorite segment of the show, Bonesaw. A short drink later and the top of the bunion is shaved off, which looks like the end of a hot dog. Then Chris is going to start waking up. He also told the anesthesiologist beforehand that during the surgery, he would wake up. Number 5. Gangster Lean. She says her foot has a little monster and every step that she takes hurts. It looks like a bunion upon first viewing, but it could also be because her left toes are extremely pissed at her right toes. The positive towards situation is that her second and third toes are always crossed for good luck. The technical term is skew foot. The best and worst part of Susan's case is Dr. Brad's poor grasp of geometry. He keeps saying the toe is literally 90 degrees, but it's more like 45 degrees. Regardless of the degree, he says the various parts of the toe make it a really complicated procedure. No worries, there are more drugs doing the trick. Dr. Schaefer then makes a solid Chris and trims or straightens the pointer toe next to the big toe that's freshly slimmer. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.